My meal prep today, so I need to cook, or at least, oh my god, what a rat. Look at that rat. Oh. You didn't get with me, man. What's going on, everybody? My name is Eli, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we have the third episode of the Waiting for My White Coat series. This week is a super hectic week in dental school. 3 exams. Clinical exam in perio that was on Tuesday, which was yesterday, that already passed. Tomorrow, I have my pharmacology final exam, written exam. And on Friday, I have a fixed prosthodontics lab exam where we have to do a crown prep and a block temp on a tooth in 3 hours or less. If you watched the first episode of the series, this is the same exam that I was practicing for a week or so ago. Like I mentioned before, crown preps is not a skill that came super easy to me, so it took a lot of practice, and it will take a lot of practice to be able to perform well on the exam. I wanted to show you guys how I balance studying for a heavy workload during the week, having a didactic exam as well as a lab exam. I wanted to show you guys how I balance doing studying while also spending time in the sim lab practicing, and how I manage my time around that. Before we get into the vlog, if you're new to the channel, my name is Eli and I'm a second year dental student at Boston University Goldman School of Dental Medicine. On this channel, I make vlogs following my dental school journey as well as videos with advice for pre-dents. So if that interests you, please make sure you subscribe, share the channel with anyone that might find it interesting, like and comment under the videos, and let's go. So today I don't have my first class until 1 p.m. It's currently 9:30 a.m. I decided I would wake up, eat breakfast, head to the gym, and then after the gym I would go to class, then the library, and I have a few other just like random things scattered throughout the day. Today I will not be going to the sim lab because 1, it is booked for majority of the day, and 2, because I have my pharmacology exam tomorrow, I want today to be focused on just studying for that exam. I did go to the sim lab Monday and Tuesday this week, as well as in episode 1. I've been going since way back when. So it's been a long time coming that I've been preparing for my exam on Friday. But in today's specific episode, I will not be going to the sim lab. I will be studying for my didactic exam tomorrow. So I want to bring you guys along with my day, show you guys everything I do today, day before an exam, day before back-to-back exams, and yeah, isn't too much to say besides that. I figured an episode like this would be good for the Waiting for the White Coat series, just so you guys can see how hard we have to work going into the end of our second year. The type of things you have to do second year, like study for an exam while also taking the time to practice in the lab. This is not a rare occurrence. This is a time management thing that we've been dealing with all year. And I figured, this is something that would be important to capture as part of the Waiting for the White Coat series. So today is episode 3. Come along with me for a day in my life. I'm about to eat some cereal for breakfast, and then I'll head to the gym. And I'll catch back up with y'all when I am on my way to the gym. Hey, so I'm currently mixing up the pre-workout, but I wanted to show y'all something. We actually got these in like September. Yes, I have been had my white coat sitting in my house in the plastic. I haven't even tried it on yet because I just want that moment to be that special for me. But man, it's hard to look at you every day. I already got my name and my class embroidered, my school. Man, I can't wait. Anyway, I'm getting ready to head to the gym. As I mentioned, it's been a pretty busy week. I don't want you guys to think like that I'm slacking off because I'm heading to the gym. Rather, I made sure that I'm getting everything I need to get done in a timely manner so I still have time to do the things that I want throughout the days during this week. Also, it helps that my school does not have a very rigorous class schedule during this week. On Monday, I had 1 class from 8 to 10 a.m. Tuesday, I had my clinical exam from 5 to 7 p.m. That's it. Today, I have 1 class from 1 to 3 p.m. And tomorrow I have my exam. Friday I have my exam. So I do have time throughout the day to do other things I want to do. Last night, intensive study session, late night study session. I'll insert a clip so you guys can see it. But I also spent my morning, 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. in the lab. I went to the gym around midday, around 1 p.m. I mean, I had a really productive day yesterday, and I'm ready to wake up and do it all again. So it's literally 10:01, and I am soon to be headed out the door as soon as I finish this. Gonna go to the gym, gonna get a good back, bicep, shoulder workout in, and I should be back home by 12, ready to head to class by 1 o'clock. Now, I get mixed reviews about like whether I should show my workouts on the vlogs, whether people care or not. I'll put my workout in today, so that'll be coming up next. If it's not something you want to see, I suppose you could just skip it. I won't waste too much time or like get too detailed into it, but I'll insert a few clips. Anyway, I'm not gonna, like vlog on my walk there or anything, but I will see y'all when I get to the gym. Alright, so y'all know I love to do a cool montage to some music that I like to listen to in the gym. For example, I chose a Kodak Black song, but YouTube will dock my video if I use music that's copyright. So I gotta make a voiceover for all these montages I make. Anyway, I went to the gym and did like a back pull day, essentially, back and biceps. Just did some of my favorite back exercises. I was recording a lot because I was just trying to get a lot of footage to put on the vlog and try to make a montage. I also tried to do a lat spread for like the first time ever. This really isn't bad. My back was wide. Anyway, did a nice good amount of exercises. I don't really do too much biceps though. And then I finished off on the treadmill doing a little cool down, and that's it. Alright y'all, I'm back home from the gym. Honestly, great workout. I have zero complaints. Like, I had a great workout at the gym. I did back and biceps. And the way that I do my split is like I do 3 days rest, 3 days, and that's 7 days of the week. So yeah, gotta take rest days. That's very important, and it allows me to take some time to focus on school when I do prioritize my rest days. Right now it is 12:02. I'm about to shower up real quick and get dressed so I can head to school for my 1 o'clock class. Just getting a few things in order on my computer right now, and then I'll be ready to head out. So today is really moving, definitely a fast-paced day, but the day is halfway over, and yeah, we're right on track to have a very productive day today. So I'll see y'all on my way to school. Alright, so it is now 12:43. I'm running like a little late, not really, but I'm heading to the bus. The bus comes in like 4 or 5 minutes, so let's hope I make it, which I should. But yeah, class at 1 o'clock. I'll be there very soon and take y'all there with me. Ooh, nice and bright outside today. It's like 50-some degrees in Boston, which isn't bad. But yeah, catch y'all in class. This is too bright. Exam 1 of 3 down, 2 more to go. Why is this shit so bright? How we feeling, Kofi?
Honestly, I'm not feeling good about farm.
Why?
Because the way I memorize these prototypes is by looking at like letters, and they all sound the same.
They do all sound the same.
They all sound the same. They all look the same. So it's not like I can't recall which one's different. Blah blah.
They definitely all like sound the same.
Yeah.
Sulfa, metho, something.
See, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Bro, it's gonna be recognition for me. Like,
that's the thing. I can't recognize them. Like, I'm trying to look at them and see like
bro,
what's different.
yeah, I've been trying. I'm like, okay, these have like metho in it, but then it's like half of them do.
Yeah.
So Yeah.
And it's just like a lot of. I feel like this exam contains the most prototypes compared to the first and second one. But hey, it's the last one, so that's the most important thing.
Bro.
Ever done a farm.
I literally can't wait until like
can't wait till
May 5th. After we take the behavioral sciences exam.
And we're free for a little bit.
Yeah, it's just like no more farm, no more 8 a.m.s on Fridays.
Oh, good.
The only like classes we'll really have left is really like fixed.
Which is cool.
Radiology. I don't even count operative because the finals take home, so it's like that class is just like attendance.
Yeah.
It's really like fixed radiology. We're gonna start back endo.
Yeah.
I'm not really thinking about CAD CAM and stuff yet.
Yeah. I wonder what we're gonna learn in endo. Like,
Me too, because I feel like
he covered
everything. Like literally, it's like I don't know. Maybe we'll be just like I don't know, looking at this. This is ridiculous. This lighting. Maybe we'll just be looking at what's it called? Yeah, I think there's stuff coming up the trees. Like cases, I guess. I don't know.
Cases
like we already know.
It's not been 3 weeks. It's more than 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's low key till like middle of June. Yeah. I don't know. But maybe it's a refresher since we haven't taken it since like we took the class in September-ish.
Yeah.
And then the class kind of stopped when the lab started.
Really?
So maybe we'll just like learn the same stuff again.
Yeah. I think the Dolphins could still.
I don't know.
It'll be okay.
Yeah.
We're almost.
But
I'm not gonna say we're almost there because we're not.
What else do we have? We're done with implants.
I just want to get through GMBC. I feel like that's the last of like the medical.
Yeah. Even that class, I'm like, because an 80 is an A.
An 80 is an A?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Like 80 and up. Let me look at the syllabus. 80 and up is an A in that class.
Oh, calm.
All right, y'all. So class ended about 30 minutes ago. I went and picked up some food because I didn't get a chance to eat after the gym. And we're currently in the library, in a study room, studying for tomorrow's pharmacology exam. Kofi is here. He just stepped out. But we're going to be in here basically until they kick us out. I do have something to do at 6, so I might leave then, especially because I forgot my headphones. Literally got home from the gym, put my AirPods and my Beats on the charger, left them both. So I probably will have to leave before this Zoom call at 6 because I either need headphones or I need to be at home in private.
This book, if you care to use it, it's a great book. It's in our alumni library. You have access to that. You would look it up under ebooks, under B for basic and clinical. I know that sounds silly, but I always think of cats on cats.
It's depressing.
Welcome to med school.
So we're blocking DNA replication as well as transcription of message. We have hearing loss with the
All right, y'all. I'm currently outside the med school waiting for the bus to come, but it is 5:10 p.m. Someone ended up booking the study room at 5, so we got kicked out right at the end of our reservation, which is fine. I had to be home before 6 anyway, and I'm not complaining. But yeah, I'm just waiting for the bus. It comes in 6 minutes. It's a little cold out here, but it's whatever. I'll deal with it. So yeah, I'm about to go home and log on for a Zoom session. I also need to cook. I ran out of my meal prep today, so I need to cook, or at least, oh my God, what a rat. Look at that rat. Oh. Bro, just saw this big old rat. Oh my goodness. I just saw a big, nasty looking rat. Fun fact. In my gap years before dental school, I worked at NIH and I did animal research with rats. Never was a fan. Definitely not a fan now. Like even less of a fan now. But anyway, yeah. That's why you saw my reaction like that. But anyway, I'm going home and I'm logging on to a Zoom seminar about applying to residencies, a specific specialty. A few of you have asked what specialties I'm interested in. There are a few. There's one that's kind of at the top of the list. If you've watched the residency series and you've seen like what the different residencies are like, can you take a wild guess what it is? If you can, leave a comment. I may or may not respond, but I just want to see what y'all think. If there's something that matches my personality, or if you have an idea, I want to see how much attention y'all pay. But yeah, anyway, I need to go home. It's 5:12. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna start prepping the food I'm gonna cook. I'm going to study a little bit if I have time, and then log on to this Zoom session at 6. And I'll see y'all when I get home. So, I put the wrong meeting time in my calendar. The meeting is actually at 7 o'clock. Therefore, I have a little bit of time to start prepping my food, and I'm going to get back to studying. I'm not going to start cooking dinner until I go in the meeting. That way I can, kill two birds with one stone. Let me stop trying to talk behind the camera. That way, I can kill two birds with one stone, and I can, since I can't really like study and be attentive during the meeting, I can put the food on the stove during the meeting and kind of do that at the same time. So once I finish prepping this food, because I gotta marinate my chicken for a little bit. I can't just put it straight on the stove. I'm gonna get back to studying for another good hour. It's 5:50 right now, so I have until 7. I got a good amount of time. Put this food to marinate. And just gonna study and continue on about my night. Not much to show on the vlog. I know you guys don't want to sit here and watch me study. It's pretty boring. But that's what I'm up to. Preparing my chicken. Y'all don't want to see that, but I'm preparing my chicken, seasoning my food, and I guess I'll just be back on the vlog later, maybe like after the meeting probably. I don't need to get on the vlog and tell you guys I'm logging on to the meeting. You guys know the meeting is at 7, but I'll see y'all after the meeting. Well, y'all, full transparency, it's 9 p.m. and I'm still very much on the grind. I'll probably be studying for at least another 3 hours. I don't see myself putting it down before 12 o'clock p.m. Just going through practice problems, going through my notes, etc. Trying to make sure everything is drilled into my brain for this pharmacology exam tomorrow. Definitely a challenging course of second year, but it's important to know it is related to dentistry, as we do need to be familiar with different medications that our patients might be taking, how that may present in the dental office, what complications that may bring us when we do procedures, and etc. I don't think I am going to record very much more today. I am just going to be sitting here studying, and you guys know what that looks like. Tomorrow I have class at 8 a.m. Radiology lecture at 8 a.m., which is mandatory. She takes attendance. If you don't attend, it is docked on your grade, right? This is part of the haze, waiting for the white coat, right? So in dental school, you're forced with decisions that you need to make. Our radiology professor allows us 2 unexcused absences before she starts to deduct points from your grade, your final grade. I haven't missed any classes yet. And we have, I checked today, I believe we have a total, I'm going to check right now on camera. We have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 radiology classes left. I have 2 unexcused absences that I can use for those 8 classes. Depending on how I feel tomorrow, one of them may get used. My exam is not until 12 p.m. I have radiology from 8 to 10 a.m. and then I have a 2-hour free space until 12. Depending on how late I'm up studying tonight, it might be a better choice for me to make sure I get 8 hours of sleep, make sure my brain gets a chance to recover and retain all the information that I'm studying tonight, and have a fresh mind going into my exam at 12 o'clock. Rather than getting an 8 a.m. class means I need to get up at 6:30. Getting up at 6:30, going to a 2-hour lecture, and then having 2 hours of idle time, which really isn't as effective as it might sound on the schedule. You get out of class at 10, your exam's at 12. Realistically, how much studying can you get done in those 2 hours? It's not enough time to come back home and sleep. You're not going to find a comfortable place to sleep on campus. It's really just downtime to waste time before an exam, in my opinion. Other people may have differing opinions, and that's okay. So, tomorrow morning I'm faced with a decision. Whether I should use one of my unexcused absences, which, that leaves me with one other one. I can't oversleep. Well, I only get one more chance to oversleep, have an emergency, miss class, whatever it might be. That's not really a risk that a lot of people want to take. But tomorrow I am forced to make a decision, So, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, thank you all for tuning into episode 3 of the Waiting for My White Coat series. This is kind of how my weeks go when I have a lot to do. And as a second-year dental student, you're going to be faced with a lot of weeks where you need to balance studying for an exam with practicing in the sim lab. As you guys see, I did not go to the sim lab today because I have an exam tomorrow, but I did go on Monday, I did go on Tuesday, I did go multiple days last week, and I've been working on my crown prep since the beginning of January, to be honest. They've come a long way, and I am confident in my abilities to make a crown prep now. And there isn't really much more to say about that. I feel good about my Friday exam. I will probably be going to the sim lab tomorrow after my pharmacology final. Other than that, I'm thankful that this last week of really tough dental schooling is going to come to a close. And I am grateful that I made it through this vlog and made it through the portion of the week that that I've already gotten through and that you guys have seen. Anyway, make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. New episodes of the Waiting for My White Coat series are coming every Sunday at 11 a.m. In the meantime, I will still be uploading vlogs throughout the week when I do have time to edit and shoot, etc. I do plan on having another video coming out in the midweek sometime soon. But school is busy. I'm trying to do both. And, sometimes YouTube has to take a backseat to school because that's the number one priority. And I appreciate you guys for just being understanding and sticking along through this journey and enjoying the ride with me. Other things, if you haven't yet, if you are a pre-dent that's applying to dental school this cycle, check out the student Dr. Eli pre-dental scholarship. For those who don't follow me on other social media platforms, there will now be 5 winners for this year's pre-dental scholarship. So the odds have increased. Your chances are higher of winning. Make sure you check it out and take the chance to apply. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next vlog. And I thank you for watching all the way through this one if you made it this far.